Hey guys, this is your girl Bianca. Welcome. Today I really did wanted to dive into how to start moving. How to start moving into it. So, as highly ambitious women and high achievers, we are moving all the time. So because we're moving all the time, we think that we're achieving, we're good. But then deep inside of you it's like, yeah, but I know there are these one or two things if I did it, then I'd be able to do the other things and then I'd be able to do the other things. But like for some reason I'm not doing these one or two things. Why? And it's like, uh, because you're frozen. Let me explain. So your subconscious is trying to keep you safe. And your conscious mind is like, I've studied these things for 10, 20, 30 years. I've put so much time and energy into it. I have so much knowledge. I know the people, I know the industries, I know the things. But then your body's like, yeah, but this isn't safe. So we're just not gonna do this. And you're like, we gotta do it. We're here, we're doing it. And then it'll start like derailing you to like, oh, just do this graduate program, or oh, just create this thing, or oh, just volunteer at this place, or oh, just overly commit to all these other things and put your energy into everything. And then you're still moving, you're still doing things, but you're not doing the things. I call it the comfort demon. That's what we're calling it, the comfort demon. Where you're comfortable with where you're at because you know what it is. But the whole point with growing and the whole point with becoming that version of yourself is not going to feel comfortable because you don't even know what it feels like to do it in real life. And once you understand that growth is about expansion and growth is about knowing that it's not going to be the first thing at the beginning, it's not going to be the first habit that you have at the beginning. You're going to have to like push yourself into it a little bit. And the only way you can push yourself in a healthy way, because we've pushed ourselves in unhealthy ways for so long. That's why people be getting sick and stressed and all this thing. You push yourself in a healthy way by assessing first, looking at your life, understanding what's happening, slowing down and pausing, keeping the life that you have before, like really getting into the nitty gritty of shifting. Not shifting automatically, but keeping the life that you have and then really assessing, really sitting down with it, and also slowing down and saying no and really redirecting things. And then once you have alignment with the intention of what you're doing, then you can go ahead and hustle again. Okay? There's seasons of this because every level there's a new devil, right? So because of that, once you get to a certain level and that becomes your norm, there's going to be another level of expansion where you have to assess and then slow down and then re-implement and hustle again. So this is what expanding your capacity looks like. And then with that, I also want you to get that you gotta be okay with being uncomfortable, because it's just not. If you really got those heavy, those big dreams, it's not gonna get easier. It's not gonna get easier. It's just you just get tougher with the wolves. You get tougher with the things that are going to be coming at you. And so when I was talking about this concept of the comfort demon is the version that is just comfortable. And when I say I mean real comfortable, cushy, all the time. So it's not about having comfort sometimes. We want comfort. We want to experience cozy. But it's comfort all the time that's the issue. That's a red flag. Let me say that. That's a red flag, because that means you avoiding, you checking out, you numbing, you not looking, you just like comfortable. And when I say comfortable, I mean you're gonna still feel discomfort, but it's like from a level of like, okay, I know, I understand this. So because I understand it, I'm just gonna understand it and be okay with what I'm understanding. Instead of like intentionally inching into it. So also there's this whole concept of like fear and excitement are the same thing. So if you understand that like they're the same thing, it can get you through a lot. A lot more. Like there's fear of like threats and stuff like that, right? But then it's also like, if you know that there's excitement, once you understand like more of your emotional intelligence, it gets easier to know what's a threat and what is just growth and things that you're meant to be doing on the planet at the moment. So I want my main thing is I really want to help people that are stuck at this 10, 20, 30 year goal. Like, it's actually very easy. And that's the thing. It's very easy to like do it. Now, depending on what level and how highly you want to perform at it, that's where it gets a little shifty, because it's like, okay, it's gonna be, you're gonna have to, if you're trying to get to the top, that's where it gets challenging, because you're competing with people that some of these things are just muscle memory for them. And so you have to get better. You have to do you have to do repeat things all the time. You have to put yourself in situations where this is where visualization and meditation and prayer and all that can help. But I just want you to sit with the fact that you right there, you have 10% more to get to the finish line, and because you have 10% more to get to the finish line, you just gotta finish. Okay? All right, that's all I got for today. If you're interested, I do have my Panthera EQ sales call. I would love to work with y'all and connect. So you can book that in the link in the bio, either on Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok. All right, bye.